Welcome to On the Pen. I am your host, Dave Knapp, man on the Manjaro. That's why I'm here. You are on the pen. That's why you're here. Wegovy, Saxenda, Victoza, Trulicity, Manjaro, Zepbound, Compound. That pen is what we talk about each and every day here as we bring you obesity medicine news from the patient perspective. If you are new here, please do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest thing you can do in a step towards better health and better conversations with your medical providing team. And we've not only created news here, but we've been recognized by outlets like Bloomberg and Yahoo Finance, just to name a couple of industry giants that have recognized the work that we're doing here at On the Pen. So I hope that you'll subscribe. But today we got some huge news from one of the greatest athletes in our generation that I think is going to absolutely push the narrative forward in a super positive direction. But to understand sort of where we're at and what we're fighting against, if you are not somebody who lives with obesity, then it's hard for you to connect. But I want to help you today. We've been told for years that our weight struggles have been simple math, calories in, calories out, a tidy, signed, sealed, delivered equation, just like the law of thermodynamics itself. But here's the problem. We're not engines and we're not machines. A rocket doesn't have a mother who starved herself at 16. And a furnace does not carry the trauma of years of dieting that have left your body ravaged, your bones brittled, and your hormones silenced. A jet engine has no microbiome. It has no tangled garden of bacteria whispering signals to the brain. It has no genetics. It doesn't know shame. It doesn't pray. And it doesn't weep in the grocery store when food stamps aren't going to stretch far enough for its children. People are not equations. They're not machines. They're stories. And today, Serena Williams told hers. One of the greatest athletes, like I said, of our entire generation. She has a body that's been sculpted by the highest level of discipline, sharpened by years of training that most of us can't even fathom, let alone do. Yet she stood in front of the world today and said that her weight, her hunger, and her body were not governed by some squeaky clean arithmetic. This is monumental to have someone of her caliber sharing her story. Sharing that even she felt betrayed by the old lie of just eat less and move more. Even she needed the world to know that broken biology isn't fair. It's never simple, always complicated, rarely conquered by calorie counts, and never fully tamed by even the most elite training or access to the most elite trainers, chefs, foods, etc. She was able to level the playing field of her broken biology with GLP-1 treatment, and that's what we learned today. So the question that is begged is, if the champion of champions can say it out loud, how dare we as a society keep silencing the rest? Now, I'm not discounting the fact that energy moves through the body, but body is not blank steel like a rocket. It is memory at a cellular level. We've seen science prove this, that fat cells contain memory. It's damage, it's genes, it's hormones, it's gut and brain locked in a broken conversation. It's a woman sitting at the doctor's office being told once again to just eat less, move more, even though she's been eating less and moving more all of her adult life. Or how about the man who is swallowing the weight of the world in the drive-through each day, storing pain in fat cells that his body will fight tooth and nail to preserve? Listen, thermodynamics may explain why a rocket lifts, but it does not explain why you can't sleep because hunger gnaws so loud that it robs you of rest until you quiet it with a snack. It doesn't explain why two people, and there's been recent studies on this, why two people can actually eat the same meal and one will wear it as fat and the other will burn it clean. It doesn't explain why willpower fails when biology has already set the terms. So Serena sharing her story today isn't just a crack in the narrative, it's a shattering of the narrative. It's proof that greatness, discipline, wealth, and access to the best coaches and trainers on the earth still bow before the messy and maddening truth for the rest of the world of human metabolism. So calories are part of the story, but they're only a fraction of it. The soul of the story lives in the unevenness of our biology, the stubbornness of our hormones, and the fragile tether between the mind and the body, the gut and the brain. So to those of you who heard Serena's story today and are chanting, it's simple thermodynamics, calories in, calories out, as if the human experience of obesity were equally applicable. Know this: you're speaking of rockets, of steel, and of energy that dutifully obeys its laws. But we are not rockets. We are human. And human bodies, human lives, human hungers cannot be reduced to arithmetic. My request of you is that if this video helped you to understand the humanness of living with obesity, please move this article, move this video on to somebody who it might help. Because there are millions out there who are suffering that need to know that they're not alone. Like Serena, I'm a partner with Roe. If you're ready to take the leap to seek treatment for weight management, please check out Roe at roe.co/OTP for On the Pen. That's roe.co/OTP. Now, they didn't pay me to make this video, but this video is all about this monumental moment that a athletic hero, an elite athlete of her generation, if she needs help to fix what was missing, don't you deserve that too? Thank you for hanging out with me for a few minutes. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being the best part of what we do at On the Pen. And I will check you on the next.